for a picture.
.45 seconds left.
On the track, we've got the CRC sponsored World GT Heat. It's the A main. We got some back-to-back racers. Got to get pictures taken. It's a very busy place around there.
30 seconds left.
All right, let's start lining them up. We got Brian Bodine in the pole position, followed by Craig Roberts. Jared Heap, you get the number 3 spot. Frank, number 4. Josh Carter is 5. Ken Miller, 6. Dennis Beck in 7. Dallin is 8. Rob Fantetti is 9. And Jason Mardin is 10. We are on race 24, everyone. CRC sponsored World GT A main. How are we doing at the back of the pack for lining up? Okay, drivers, we're going to get this show on the road. Corners, can you please raise your hands? I can see Corgi here. We got Luke, we got Dan, perfect here. And the left side, who's on the left side? Peter, we still need somebody like covering that whole section over there. All right, Glenn's going in. Glenn, you take the far left then, because Dan's going to come into the middle once the start. There we go. No problem. We got it sorted out. So good luck, racers. Corner marshals ready? Racers ready? You're going on the tone. CRC World GT on the track now. Great start for these guys. Brian Bodine racing back to back. I think that's good. They're all warmed up. A little bit of action at the back of the pack. Brian Bodine, though, fluorescent yellow in the middle of the track, number 1. He's followed very closely by Craig Roberts. He's the orange car. Number 3 is Frank. He's the yellow. Then it goes Josh, Dennis, Jared, Dallin, Jason, Rob, and Ken.
Oh, that's Bodine? Yeah, highlighter yellow.
Brian Bodine just pulled off that number 1 finish in race 23, which is the 12th stop. Hoping for a repeat in this class. He was the TQ holder, fastest guy throughout the weekend of racing. Sitting in first right now with Craig Roberts, 1.2 back from him. Leader coming up on you, thank you. So fluorescent yellow onto the left side of the track, right in behind green, makes it past. That's number 1, Brian Bodine. Craig Roberts, number 2 cars. That fluorescent orange one just came around the sweeper. He's got 2 cars in between him, if not more than that now, between him and the leader. Frank Bortolazzo in 3rd, followed by Josh, then Dennis, Jared, Dallin, Jason, Rob, and Ken. We are 1:30 in. We have 3:20 to go. Leader weaving through traffic. Gap now, 2.0 seconds. Leader onto the straightaway, fluorescent yellow. Number 2, he's got 2 cars in between him and number 1. Craig Roberts, 2.0 back. Number 2 coming up,
3 minutes
coming up
left.
on you guys. Good, thank you. One more, fluorescent orange. Good job, guys. That was Dallin, he was getting past, no problem. Gap now between 1 and 2, 2.1 seconds. Brian is just parting traffic, having no problem getting through it. Craig Roberts sitting in 2nd. Frank and Josh, that's the big race on the track. Closest race anyways, for 3rd spot. Frank is, I believe, the dark blue one out there. Josh Carter's going to be black with a chrome stripe. Just past the halfway point, drivers. We have 2:45 in, we have 2:15 remaining. Brian's lead now 3.9 seconds. Down the straight he goes. He's trying to put 4th place down a lap, and he does it. Coming up to
2
lap
minutes
3rd
left.
place. We have just under 2 minutes to go, 1:50 remaining. It is Brian Bodine in first, Craig Roberts 4.1 back in second. Closest race on the track is for 3rd between Frank and Josh. Then it goes Jared, Dennis, Dallin, Jason, Rob, and Ken. 1:30 to go, drivers. Up next is the Auto Trim sponsored F1 A Main. Brian Bodine still flying through traffic. In behind the orange car, makes it past, no problem. Craig Roberts now 4.7 seconds back. He's in the infield. Nobody ahead of him for a couple corners.
He knows what to do, right?
Frank Bortolazzo sitting in 3rd.
1 minute left.
And we have, just 1 minute to go. 4 minutes completed, racers. Frank and Josh is 0.7 of a second apart now. Brian way out in first. Coming down the straight through the sweeper. There goes Frank and Josh. Frank is the other solid yellow, but he's more than normal racing yellow, not fluorescent. He's coming down the straightaway. There goes Josh, right in behind him. 0.6 of a second only. We have 30 seconds remaining. 1 and 2 separated by 6.8 seconds. It would take a miracle for Craig to make that up. Frank and Josh, though, 0.5 of a second apart. Left side of the track, yellow versus the black with chrome. Coming down the straightaway, 10 seconds. They're going to get one more lap to figure out who takes the last podium spot. Is it going to be Frank or Josh? Time is up. Brian is done. Jared is done. And here comes that race for 3rd. It is
Car 4 is
Frank
done.
Bortolazzo
Car 5
holding
is
on to
done.
that podium
Car 2 is
spot.
done.
Josh gave it
Car 9
everything.
is done. Car 7 is done. Car 8 is done.
So congratulations, back-to-back wins for Brian Bodine. Craig Roberts takes 2nd and Frank Bortolazzo takes 3rd. Brian, Craig, and Frank, grab your cars and go immediately behind the driver's stand for your picture, please, before you worry about marshalling, okay?
There's so many radios out there right now, my screen is lagging. So there's people.
1:30 left.
You guys have a couple more minutes of warm-up. The schedule is being built with a little bit extra time to